Godzilla vs. Kong director Adam Wingard on avoiding an issue he had with Batman v Superman in March 2019. A group of journalists and I got to visit the set of Godzilla vs. Kong. In the climactic battle of Legendary and Warner Bros. Monsterverse, the two titans go head-to-head with the fate of the planet on the line as the organization Monarch works to restore balance against the evil corporation Apex. Check out our set visit coverage to find out what we learned about the upcoming film. While director Adam Wingard was too busy directing this multi-million-dollar blockbuster to speak to us, we did get to speak to him on a Zoom call about the film last week. During our conversation, we talked about how he approached the action scenes, a mistake Batman v Superman made in not properly introducing a new Batman, whereas we'll already know Godzilla and Kong from the Monsterverse franchise, how his past directing experience with the horror genre prepared him for a PG-13 action movie, why he loves sequels, and more. You know, favorite is a strong word, but I will say that I definitely knew who I wanted to win right off the bat. I remember in second grade there was a friend of mine who had a definitive idea of who he thought would win in a fight, Godzilla or King Kong, and I remember being on the playground and arguing with him about it, and I felt like he was totally wrong, by the way. And so in a weird roundabout way, this movie is like the most ridiculous way of winning a fight with a friend of yours in second grade. But now I finally have the last word. And he can't argue, okay. A lot of us visited the site going on 2 years ago, but when we did a theme that just kept coming up with sort of this duality of the primordial and the technological. So I wanted you to weigh in on that and talk a little bit about why that was something that was important to you and talk a little bit about the elements between Apex versus sort of the primordial of Hollow Earth. Yeah, well, this movie is really an exploration of, especially when it comes to these godlike creatures, you know, the monster's past and the monster's future, and the movie itself also is split into two kind of concurrent storylines, you know, which you could kind of organize in a Team Godzilla, Team Kong. You know, Team Godzilla's being sort of led by Millie Bobby Brown and Brian Tyree Henry.